Hello, I'm Eric.
And I'm Melissa.
And in today's video, where we celebrate 30 years with the Sega Master System, we are going to talk about some of my personal favorite Sega arcade games that were ported to the Master System.
Ooh.
And in fact, were one of the big reasons why I wanted to get a Master System, so I could play these arcade games at home.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'll actually start with this one, Hang On.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't come in a separate cartridge, so here's Hang On Safari On. I had played this game on an arcade stand-up over the summer vacation. We were on a vacation, and the hotel happened to have a Hang On machine, so I played it. And so when I later learned about the Master System that fall, I was intrigued that it was packed in with Hang On. Now, Hang On is probably not as good of a packing game as Mario, but I certainly enjoyed playing it, and it was a factor in me saying, hey, you know what? I like these Sega arcade games. I'd like to get the Master System. So Hang On was a big factor. But I was also familiar with several others, and let's take a look at them, starting with Afterburner. This is a big one. Yeah, this blew me away in the arcade, and I remember playing in the arcade and then seeing the Master System version and being a little disappointed. Like, why can't the home version look this good?
Yes.
But I was familiar with Afterburner, and so knowing that it was on the Master System was another factor. Let's take a look at it.
Get ready.
Okay, not bad.
Yeah.
A little choppy. Certainly not as good as the arcade, but I did many years later on the 32X get it, and that finally satisfied my my craving to play Afterburner at home.
Okay.
Another Sega arcade hit, says it right here, is Alien Syndrome. This is one of the first 5 cartridges I think we got pretty early in the Master System's life. We had seen the demo of it too, and I liked it. It wasn't my favorite game maybe at the time, but it's an overhead. You're on this spaceship trying to rescue your friends from these aliens, get them out of there before the timer expires, and get to the boss. Pretty good graphics, good sound effects. Yeah, that's Alien Syndrome.
That's a good one.
Good one. And then, of course, everybody, I think, is familiar with Outrun. In the arcade, its claim to fame was that there was a sit-down cabinet you could play in. Obviously, you're not going to get that at home, but it's a
you get a
pretty
fancy
port.
chair.
Yeah.
Maybe, you know.
Yeah. It's it adds something over just Hang On. Hang On is just flat and you go left and right. This one, they reproduced the hills and all that stuff and the timer and the different music that you could pick from the car radio. So they definitely tried to recreate the feeling of playing Outrun at home.
Cool.
So yeah, that's Outrun. Oh, and another favorite, Shinobi. Love this game. Right after Christmas, when we got the Master System, my buddy, who also had one, and my parents took us out to the mall to get some additional games because we were playing through the ones we had so quickly. And I remember I grabbed Action Fighter and he grabbed Shinobi. And that was a good choice.
Yeah.
He lent it to us.
Oh, that was nice.
Yeah. So we played this a lot. I beat this one. Let's take a look. And that is Shinobi.
That music, man.
Oh yeah, the music, of course, the music.
All right, then we have one of your favorites.
One of my favorites,
yes. Space Harrier.
Yeah. I didn't actually know this was an arcade game. There was a guy at my high school who had Space Harrier, and he lent it to us. And so we played it. My friend and I played it, and we loved it. We fell in love with it right away. We were blown away by the graphics and the digitized sound, and we thought the music was great. We had a lot of fun playing it. And only later did I learn it was an arcade game. And then ultimately, like Afterburner, got it on the 32X, which is a very close to arcade perfect port. Okay, that's
Yep.
Space Harrier, one of the
Yes, it
favorites.
is. Yep.
And last is Thunderblade,
Ooh.
another one of the Sega sort of famous running into the screen, although this one has a top-down mode at the beginning. I'm not sure if that was in the arcade or not, but there's a sort of a top-down shooter, and then when you get through that, then it kind of goes into a first-person mode. I remember seeing this at the arcade. I didn't play much of it, but knowing that it was an arcade game and that I could play it on the Master System, I thought that was great. Although I didn't get the game until much later, but it was always one that I had my eye on. So yeah, that's Thunderblade.
All right.
And that wraps up some of my personal favorite arcade games that made it to the Sega Master System.
All right. We hope you're enjoying our series, and make sure to come back for more videos as we celebrate 30 years with the Sega Master System.